Hello! Magandang araw po sa lahat ng ating travelers and sa lahat ng ating clients na patuloy na nagtitiwala sa Rhea Amazing Travel and Tours. Ako nga po pala si Rhea, ang inyong travel agent. By the way, have you experienced being offloaded at the immigration office? The time that you already have a boarding pass and also you already passed the check-in counter, but then pagdating nyo sa immigration office, you were denied or hindi kayo nakapasa sa interview. Well, we do have 10 tips or 10 things to remember to avoid being offloaded at the immigration office. So, stay tuned lamang po until the end of this video para po malaman natin or magkaroon po tayo ng idea kung ano nga ba ang mga dapat natin i-prepare before tayo mag-travel outside of the country. Okay? So, simulan na po natin. Number 1, prepare your documents. On the website of Bureau of Immigration, it says that at a minimum, a traveler intending to go abroad shall be required to present the following for primary inspections, like your passport valid at least for 6 months, visa when required only on the country of your destination, and then of course round-trip ticket. Also, if you are an OFW, work contract and overseas employment certificate from POEA must be complied. And if you're going as a tourist, hotel booking and receipts are also important to be presented kasi hahanapin po talaga yan sa inyo. And also, if you are on a guided tour, copy of your itinerary and be ready for the places you will be visiting. Importante po na may knowledge kayo about the country na bibisitahin ninyo or pupuntahan ninyo para magbakasyon. If traveling with a minor, travel permit from the SWD must to be complied as well. And for age and affinity verification, bring your authenticated marriage certificate and birth certificate. Never lie to the immigration office and speak confidently. That's number 2. When being interviewed by immigration officer, provide consistent, clear, and confident answer. Answer questions in a respectful and confident manner. And listen carefully and provide an honest answer while maintaining your composure. Number 3, dress decently. Wear clothes that says you are a respectable traveler. Even if you are free to dress as you please, but for the first-time traveler, especially for women, choose clothing that is not too revealing or too casual. Showing too much skin might trigger an impression of a sex worker, which is red flag among immigration officers. So be careful. Number 4, preparation for solo travelers. Be especially prepared if you're young, female, single, or recent graduate and traveling solo. Make sure to bring all necessary documents with you because immigration officer is more particular on the female solo travelers. So expect to be bombarded with questions like tricky questions, yun parang paulit-ulit lang or paikot-ikot na question, but it's the same thought, but very important that you answer that consistently. Remember, your safety and security are the utmost concern about this. Number 5, know your trip's purpose and be firm in it. If your purpose is pure and true, you should be able to pass the interview and be allowed to board faster than you expected. So, kung totoo naman yung sinasabi mo and yung mga documents mo is sumusuporta dun sa mga sinasagot mo sa tanong ng immigration officer, madali kang makakapasa sa interview. Wala na masyadong bubusisihin sa'yo kasi andun na lahat, naka-feed na. But remember, aside from your answer, immigration officer also observes your body language. They are trained in their job, so they will know if you're lying based on your composure. Okay? Number 6, be sure you can afford your trip and prove it. Bring a copy of your financial statements, certificate of employment, proof of salary, credit cards if meron ka, and other proofs of residency. If you are unemployed, you must prepare to prove or show how you will be paying for your trip. If your travel is sponsored, then you must possess an affidavit of support and guarantee. Like, this will include a letter of invitation, and this letter of invitation must be authenticated by the Philippine consulate or embassy in your destination country. So, dapat to authenticated. Meron siyang form ng invitation letter, and then pupunta siya sa Philippine embassy, yung sponsor mo, pupunta siya sa Philippine embassy ng country of your destination para ipa-authenticate yung letter of invitation. Yun po. Number 7, for a sponsored traveler, know the basic information about your sponsor. If your friends and relatives are sponsoring your trip, make sure you can provide documents pertaining, of course, their information. Like a copy of their passport, and if your friend or your relatives is an OFW at the country of your destination, dapat meron kayong kopya ng kanilang work contract. That is, nandun lahat yung kanilang full name, addresses, and contact information. So, you must be prepared for that. Number 8, clearances and other permits. If you are a government worker and your travel is related to your work, you must bring your clearance or travel permit, because failure to present a travel clearance could prevent you from boarding your flight. But if you are a private employee, you must have sufficient documents to prove that you are employed and have been granted leave of absence by your employers. So, importante na meron kang certificate of employment. Minsan kasi hindi tinatanggap yung ID lang. Kailangan talaga meron kang certificate of employment. Kasi madali naman gumawa ng ID. Okay. Number 9, review your travel history. Review your old passport and recall your most recent trips. Kasi tatanong din yan sa inyo eh. If you are first-time traveler naman, remember to be consistent in your reason for going out of the country. Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina na dapat maging consistent kayo and be true to your answer. Dapat dapat mapatunayan mo sa immigration officer na totoo yung sinasabi mo and totoo yung purpose ng travel mo. Your experience of being offloaded in the past could land you on a hot seat. Ayan. Remember why you were denied the last time and how the issue was resolved. So, tatanong kasi yun sa inyo. Paano mo na-resolve? Bakit ka na-offload? Ganyan. So, dapat makalusot yun. Number 10, the last but not the least, be polite, what's your attitude? Be polite in your answer all the time and avoid getting into arguments